Knocked down some threes against the 2-3 zone. Also, David Johnson getting his first start. The freshman with the ball, and Malik Williams, who's playing very well lately. He gets the start.
Florida State.
Turnover, transition. Johnson, no, and the rebound down to Sidibe, but it's poked away by into the game for the Orange. I agree with you. They lost a heartbreaker to NC State without Hughes. Then they went on the road to Tallahassee and took Florida State right.
That was a long one, man. I thought he shot that from Lexington. The reason he's playing, he's improved tremendously with his defensive ability. There he is popping the ball loose. Chris Mack told me yesterday in a felony
to shoot the three. That's why he's in his starting lineup, and it's paid early dividends.
Well, last two games, 18% versus 40%.
Hughes, and he answers with a.
It's got to be all ACC.
Yeah, he is the leading scorer in the conference, just ahead of Jordan Warren. Off the fingertips of Johnson. Johnson for three. Long shot, long rebound, and goes deeper than 6. It's because somebody's in foul trouble or something's not going well.
You know, Guerrier's really important to them. He comes off the bench, he gets that slasher.
McMahon again.
That Buddy just took.
Yeah, Boeheim, who's been so good until last game against Florida State, he was scoreless. They need his shooting. Wara tries another three. Orange.
Very important player today. Slasher, driver, and physical presence, little toughness.
And right now in the first 5 minutes, you can see just a different level of intensity from Louisville than you saw if you watched the Georgia Tech and the Clemson games. It's just a totally different feel.
When his dad played, his dad was tough though. His dad used to play the Eastern League when the Eastern League was big because there's only 8 teams in the NBA.
That is Buddy Boeheim's 85th made three-pointer this year. He leads the ACC in that department. But Louisville
9 or more a game.
Yeah.
They did it 15 times this year.
And they're already 4 for 8 tonight from beyond the arc. Boeheim will try another one. They almost picked up foul number 3. He's got to be careful. Sutton flying down the court. Wara, the pull-up at the elbow will go.
Jimmy Boeheim, 44th year coaching.
As the head coach. Before that, an assistant, and as you mentioned, a player as well. Williams too strong. Follow and a foul.
Wara, when he's playing really well, he can shoot the mid-range jumper, and he can certainly take it to the basket.
One of the things Chris Mack can count on. Wing guy, effort, loose balls, hustle, all of that stuff. A+.
No question about it. He's having highest more games.
Oh, okay.
Did I get 10%?
You look familiar. Have we worked together before? Great rebound by Guerrier, and he muscles it up in it.
25. He's got an incredible future. The one thing about him, he's a 4-year player.
Because of all kinds of foul trouble, played late in the Wake Forest game and got the tip in, the winner with the buzzer.
He won the game and buzzer that game.
Not this time.
Shevsky raved about him to me.
And they like him in the middle of the zone, making play. Losses now a half game back of Duke for the lead in the ACC.
More importantly, they're 1 game back in the loss column.
It is
one time, so they don't get that opportunity to really impress their resume. Too easy. Defensively by Syracuse, no communication. Too easy.
You can see Goodine playing with that mask. Broke his nose in practice back in early January. Has just kept the mask on ever since.
Don't forget Toppin down at Dayton. Marcus Howard down there at Marquette. And Devon Dotson, who's tremendous for Canada. Played at Trinity High School. Had a shoulder problem and surgery. Missed
another
like 4
turn.
months ever about the year, about the future.
McMahon. Great rebound by Sutton. Great pass by Johnson. Wara for 3.
Very aggressive. Syracuse's only chance is Boeheim can get going and knock down some threes because he's capable of doing that.
Hughes, he is as well one of the best talkers on the court and a guy who's growing into a bigger role for Louisville. McMahon again. Made his first 2. He's missed his last 3. Williams.
Because he's a South, he's a freshman.
Yep.
Going to be there with 4-year players.
Enoch out to Sutton. Good recovery by the Orange. And they close out on McMahon in a hurry, but Louisville moving the ball well.
Sister, I'll never forget that final game. We all talked Carmelo. He went for like 6 threes that game against Kansas.
Yeah, Joe Girard's got some Jerry McNamara in him. Johnson.
When I see him on the court, something positive seems to happen.
Gary.
His way. Tell you one thing, he plays hard. You can see his intensity up in that zone.
Huge scoring numbers in high school.
I'm going to tell you, he's got a good future.
Ryan and McMahon by Dolezaj to knock it away from Wara. Didn't see him coming.
Syracuse not going away here. That three can change the game quickly. He's a leader on the court. He's a real leader. Communicates well.
Hughes to Guerrier.
And also coached their way back in the game. Jimmy Bam never panicked when they went behind. That's been
a good look. Can't give him that. Of the game, and it's a big part of the offense for both of these teams.
You got to recruit those kind of guys that can make that long-range three. Have it part of your arsenal. Is the aggressiveness. He's playing, asserting himself. Syracuse made a little run to get close in this game.
And Louisville doing a lot of switching on the perimeter, making things tough. He was something else. 8 offensive rebounds for Louisville. That's a big part of the game tonight. Wara, 16-footer. 2 pass into Williams. Kick out to Sutton. Extra pass to Wara.
Getting deflections. You're causing steals. So you have no post presence. Very tough to get him inside. Nice drive. High five point guard. You slide him right in the middle. He has great vision, size to make that pass. Good execution.
Dolezaj, the lob force.
Donna, Dakota, they do a great job, man. Syracuse post standard. I just steal all that stuff in there. I'm not afraid. They do a great job.
And you advertise the fact that you steal all their stuff.
Why not?
Another rebound. He's playing well again. Sutton.
Oh, nice pass.
Johnson.
Money for pediatrics. You can get my book, by the way. Go to dickvitale.com.
McMahon and his
good players around them. They got some good young players.
Hughes with a couple of crossovers.
They do a good job moving the open areas in that zone. They're showing some patience here. When I go to Falcons, he can pass the ball.
Back out to a wide open Sutton. They top to a wide open teammate.
Well, Sutton's really been so effective for them in many ways.
Hughes kept his footing, but missed the. Really helps their cause.
Oh, absolutely. You don't get many opportunities this year in the ACC. Let's not forget, the ACC has been, to me, over years, the best conference in basketball. Nice little pass.
Yeah, big win up in East Lansing on the weekend.
And stayed at 8 in a row.
What a great pass.
Won 10 games in a row. Played effectively, everybody contributing. 8
different Louisville players have scored tonight after that bucket by Williamson. They're on an 18-4 run. Gerard, no. Sutton, right through.
Syracuse's bench cannot match the bench, certainly, that Louisville possesses.
More good ball movement. Dolezaj.
Another turnover. Leave him ahead.
Yeah, great player.
God, great player.
You mentioned Derek Coleman earlier.
Coleman, unbelievable talent.
Stronger and quicker than he was when he got here.
Yep.
Gerard hesitates. Guerrier has it. Well, I'll tell you, Guerrier whipped it. They go to 19-12. They just don't have enough of those quality wins. They didn't have a good enough non-conference season. They've got a road. I think he was clean on the ball.
With the body.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. They're slicing it.
Hall of Famers. Chris Mack's got a chance, I think you would agree, to be here for a long, long time.
Oh, absolutely.
At Louisville and really make his mark. He is a tremendous coach.
The emotion, passion they played with was special. Even Warren comes out of the gate, doesn't make really things happen. That's what makes me act 12 years old. The zone, I used to watch them play.
Boeheim.
That was not an easy to win 10 in a row when the elite power conferences. That's special. And what Baylor has done, you know, that Baylor-Kansas game, 23 in a row. You know what their loss was early?
Washington.
That's right.
I was there.
Losing those 2 games, I would give the edge to Louisville. Why? Because I like their deep. When you think about it, there are 2 guys that can rotate in the post, and certainly Enoch and Williams. You talk around, they got a break there.
He missed it.
I still give the slight edge to Louisville. I really do. I think that was Bruce's poise. He kept saying, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. And the kids feel that. They feel that. When you get talent and coaching, oh, look at his legs.
Whoa. Didn't get it.
I really believe he's a key reason, big time, why they're doing what they're doing. To me, Morant is unbelievable.
Defeat, they've got 5 more games. Even if they run the table, you'd have to think they have to do some serious damage.
23-4, 22-5. East Tennessee State is up 6 on them with 2 minutes to go.
Will be loud as the Bears host the Jayhawks and try to beat them.